On the dot here at HLN in the East. We're so glad to have your company. I'm Christi Paul. Thanks for being here. I want to tell you about these new developments that are coming in the double murder and kidnapping that we're following out of Tennessee. The wife and mother of the prime suspect are under arrest in connection with these crimes. To the arrest of Adam Mays, or that helps find the Bain girls. So if you have any information, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND, F-I-N-D. There's big concern today over a foiled bomb plot because it could indicate al-Qaeda is getting a lot more sophisticated in its attempts to strike the U.S. Officials say it involved. Congressman King says he was told this weekend's drone strike in Yemen, which killed a key al-Qaeda operative, was linked to the discovery of that bomb plot. Yemeni officials tell CNN they're upset that the U.S. didn't share more intelligence about those operations. Okay, some stories to look out for this hour. Over 2,000. Meanwhile, the man who once called Mitt Romney unelectable has now endorsed him. Rick Santorum also called Romney the worst Republican in the country, but now Santorum says he has a better idea of where Romney stands on the issues. Santorum also says, I was telling you, hundreds of animals are dying. Nobody knows what's killing them. It's baffling. We're talking about pelicans and dolphins washed up along the beach. Jane Billette, it is such a mystery. Hundreds of pelicans and dolphins have just turned up dead along the coast of Peru, and the pictures are heartbreaking. And please let me let you know that they're graphic, so I don't want you to. Fortune magazine's list of the top 500 companies is out. One company on top, probably no surprise, suffered a huge loss when its CEO died, but with new leadership in place, it hasn't missed a beat. But what a story to tell you here. Frightening and puzzling really at the same time. A mom's attacked as her 4-year-old child looks on. You have Okay, let me tell you about a few of the stories that we're following for you here at HLN that you're going to hear about this. This is some stunning surveillance video. It's probably going to leave you asking, okay, what would I do if this happened to me? Frightening. Okay, 14-year-old Coleman Shannon was born without a right arm. Hasn't slowed down this South Carolina teen, and hasn't slowed down his pitches either. He's never seen himself as handicapped, by the way. In fact, when his parents tried to fit him with a prosthetic arm at the age of 2, he hit his arm and refused to use it. Well, good for him. A high school senior, meanwhile, with Down syndrome may get his wish to keep playing for his school's basketball and football teams. Eric Dampierre. Okay, so if you see a car driving itself down the Vegas Strip, my script has to tell you that it's okay. I don't know if I would tell you that personally, but the state of Nevada does. They say they've given Google the green light to tell your future landlord may be checking more than your credit report for your next apartment. HLN money expert Clark Howard says they could be looking at your Facebook page and other social media, too. Let me tell you, if you have a mortgage with Bank of America, keep your eye close on your mail because you may be getting a deal to slash your mortgage payments by $150,000. It's real, people. The bank will tell about 200,000 people that they qualify for mortgage recusal. It's the consequence, basically, for allegations of speeding up and rubber stamping foreclosures, that robo-signing we all talked about. You have to... Prince Harry made a quick trip to Washington. He got a humanitarian award at a dinner last night. He's there you go, posing for pictures with former Secretary of State Colin Powell. He was honored for his charity work with wounded British troops. And earlier, Oprah's struggling TV network finally has some good news coming its way. The Wall Street Journal says there was... you should watch what you like on Facebook, apparently. A judge says your likes aren't protected speech, unlike Facebook posts. The ruling was in a lawsuit which claimed a sheriff in Virginia fired employees who liked his opponent's Facebook page. Now, we need to clarify, he denies that is not why he fired them, but the judge's decision could mean your boss or anyone could use your Facebook likes against you, just so you're aware. An unlikely drama high above the ground unfolded in Minnesota. Thousands saw a 3-week-old eagle trapped in its own nest last week. Look at that thing there. Experts rescued the eaglet, treated its injured wing, and returned it home. Reporter Bua Jong with affiliate KARE has the story. Kudos for all those efforts, and good news, the eaglet's parents did return to the nest for a happy reunion with Harmon, and our thanks to reporter Bua Jong with affiliate KARE for the report there. A sense of relief, but also some fear as we learn new details about that foiled terror plot. Welcome back at 1:30 right now. The bomb meant to blow up a U.S.-bound plane was designed to slip right past airport security. Authorities The King says he's been told by the White House this plot was connected to a drone strike which killed a senior al-Qaeda operative in Yemen this weekend. No details about what happened to the person who was supposed to carry the bomb on the plane, but Congressman King says that person is no longer a security threat. The most frightening part of this plot may be the fact that the bomb could have made it past security checkpoints at the airports. U.S. leaders say al-Qaeda is changing its tactics to try to get around some of our security measures, and it seems these terrorists are willing to go to any extreme. Brian Todd reports from Washington, D.C. Thank you to Brian Todd there, by the way, for that report. I wanted to tell you about some stories that we're bringing to you this hour, too. In just a couple of minutes, brand new development, 2 years old. How would you like to get a paid getaway with a total stranger? There's a website that lets you do just that. Dr. Drew talks to the website creator about why he set this up, and Dr. Drew's also going to want your comments on this one. It's at 1-855-DR-DREW-5. Let him know what you think. An Oregon dad is accused. 5 suspects accused of planning to blow up a bridge in Ohio were pleading not guilty. They were arrested after knowing what the motive was, why she was doing it. A mother and daughter are taking on a big challenge to celebrate Mother's Day. You know Mother's Day is coming up, right? Just so you don't forget. Well, the mother and daughter duo are gearing up for one very special one. Julia Sweet and her, listen closely, 82-year-old mom are planning to climb Mount Everest together. This adventure's been a lifelong dream, apparently, and they're taking along some items to donate for charity, too. Nicole Oliverio from affiliate WHDH fills us in here. Oh, my gosh, we're cheering them on, and thanks to WHDH's Nicole Oliverio for the report there. You know a lot of people face the challenge of autism by finding unique ways to express themselves. Well, in today's Breakthrough Women, we meet a mom who says her autistic daughter's breakthrough came through her artwork. Tracking a lot of stories for you today on HLN. So glad to have your company. Here are a couple of them we don't want you to miss, obviously. She worked a small-town government job for over 20 years. Would you take a dream vacation with a total stranger if they paid the way? He's going to be taking your calls on that one. An update, meanwhile, on the 2 California police officers accused of beating a man to death. A preliminary hearing got off to a pretty dramatic start yesterday. And I want to just let you know, you're about to see the images in this report, and I have to warn you, they're very graphic and they're disturbing, so I don't want you to be caught off guard. Prosecutors showed close-up pictures of the man's face taken just hours after the beating. David Begnow from our affiliate KTLA has the story. Well, thank you to KTLA, David Begnow, for that report there. Meanwhile, a bank fired a Milwaukee woman after learning she was arrested for shoplifting. Here's the thing. That happened more than 40 years ago. A background check revealed the 2 old misdemeanor convictions. The bank says federal law won't allow it to employ someone with a criminal record involving dishonesty or breach of trust. It says it started doing more background checks on existing employees last year because of legal requirements. I'm wondering what criminal record wouldn't involve dishonesty or trust. Anyway, Crundwell pleaded not guilty yesterday, by the way. So you know your commute to work could be hurting your health. New study found sitting in traffic is bad for your body. The shelter says Meow saw several veterinarians, but they just weren't able to save him. So maybe a good lesson there for us to get out and walk our dogs and cats today, or just let the cat out and let him get some exercise. There's been a lot of buzz in Washington this week. It's not over politics, though. I want to give you a heads up here. Tonight on Dr. Drew, I want to ask, would you pay or take an all-expenses-paid luxury vacation with a stranger you met online? Dr. Drew talks to the creator of the website Miss Travel, where attractive women meet men who will pay to take them on nice trips. Dr. Drew can stay for at least 2 more weeks in her foreclosed home. The California house Nadia Suleiman. Prince Harry made a quick stop to the U.S. last night. The short time he spent here may have gone a long way, though, to bolster his image with the public. Here's CNN's Brian Todd. In the meantime, the man who wrote Where the Wild Things Are has died. Maurice Sendak passed away earlier today. It's late-breaking developments in the frantic search for a kidnapping suspect and 2 young